Grin! Hold up. Okay. Sorry, I ended up having a problem. Had a problem last night with the monitors going blank for some reason. Messed around with the cords and accidentally unplugged my microphone in the course of all that, and didn't realize that it was still unplugged until just now. Screw it. Come on, there. Yeah. Good grief. Good grief. What was that? Oh, okay. Here, mousey. No, not iron mouse. Imagine she gets stuck with enough pins as is. Pins, needles, whichever. That's the entry to the off-road little challenge, but the numbers are surely vast and most remain hidden. By this week, we managed a simple bug could be easily overcome. Or dangerous still, they rarely attack alone. I don't know if I'd say it was nimble. God dang it! God dang it! Huh. Ooh, smack it against there. Gotta be more patient. Considerably more than that. Dang it! I did a lot better that time. boy. Huh. Dang it! Gotta be freaking kidding me! Yes, apparently if you push diagonal up, it'll just do an up attack. Which explains a lot. There we go. I think that wave with the, what was it, Squat Craw and Tall Craw is probably the last one. Come on, get over here. That was lucky. Whoop. Had it not finished that one off with that hit, I would have run into it. Woohoo! Posted on the Kick from Discord server yet? Hang on. Let's see. Discord. .dg / kick fam. Oh, kick fam. Thanks for the Discord server invite. This is just is it just all right? Seriously? Good grief. I hate this area. Freaking everything about it is just so aggravating. I've heard some of this stuff about how the devs are admitting that they made the game a bit too hard and are nerfing it. What I kind of have to wonder is how exactly they're nerfing it. Good grief! My guess is it probably has something to do with the fact that most enemies, bosses, and even a lot of environmental hazards do 2 masks of damage. Come on. Should have known it wouldn't work out that well. Oh, come on! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Don't ever do that again, bitch. That's one down. Dagnabbit! Keep changing up the tempo to the rhythm. Rhythm, tempo, whatever. Oh, okay, so that's what it does. Save your appetite for the feast. Save your appetite for the feast with the master. Your labor is required. Much to do, much to do. Man. I wonder. Alright, maybe not. Beat the silk right out of him. Hello there, Grosso and CG9. Yeah, I already used the invite code and posted the Kickfam Discord server. Crap. Woohoo! Dang it. That was some really bad luck. So was that. Oh, come on! it was worth checking. Well, 30th time's the charm, I guess. Good grief. Oh, come on! Freaking tall craw. That dang tall craw actually gives me more trouble than the stout craw. You know what? Screw it. There's a trick to taking down the more... There's a way to make it a lot easier to take down the war wing. So, might as well take it down. See if I can find and get some other crap that'll help me with that. Yeah. Let's see. All right. Oh, shoot. I didn't know he could do that. Come on. I've heard Nintendo's put a patent out for putting animals in balls and making them, yeah, more or less. It's good to get more viewers and followers. I've done that already, though. Okay. Oh. So that's what's down there. Good grief. What's he doing here? Hold there, sister. A great beast stalks this land, swooping and screeching like an ill-mannered tyrant. Zaza has been following the creature's scent, and now I'm sure we're almost upon it. We're so close my whiskers are bristling. Wait, what did he say? I swear it sounded like he said, but she's not a screamer. Such a beast is worthy quarry for the valiant, eh? What say you? Shall we hunt the beast together? Yes. The battle may indeed be arduous. I accept your offer of aid, sirs. Guru, yes, no force of the kingdom can withstand our might. Lead on, sister. Zaza and I will be close behind. He certainly seems to be helping. Good grief! Please tell me he's still gonna be there to help. Oh, come on! Well, at least I know he's still gonna be there. Also, you know that shop that's also bench that costs 20 roses. You can make that open permanently. Where in I think it's Pilgrim's Rest. Yeah, Pilgrim's Rest. Dang it. Let's see if we could cheese this. Yeah, I've heard about it too. Ah, dang it. Also, that hunter bug that's helping you reminds me of Don Quixote. That might be some of the intention. I'm assuming by Don Quixote you mean the actual Don Quixote from the stories. There's a way past the mooring. Well, in addition to cheesing it, there's another way past it, which is to find all 5 of the fleas. and then go with the caravan past that area. I think they might have patched out the whole thing for cheesing the fight, though, because... Come on! Seems to be mostly an aerial fight. What the heck? Prick. Let's see, these bugs look to have spent every waking moment at their work. Grim and the labor in service of the unseen citadel above. Probably just the one, though. Okay. No idea what that fifth flea is. I found 4 of them. Also, is it just me, or... I feel like I've seen that symbol on, like, those stabs or whatever in somewhere else before. Hey, Yellow Yarab? Yes, I've gotten the invite for that the Kickfam Discord server, and I've posted there. Gotcha. Doing much better at keeping his distance. Dang it! Get him down to his second phase or whatever. Use those traps to burst him, kind of blast him down. Alright, dick! Why does that remind me of what those human snake things? Not quite sure what you mean. You mean Lamia? What do you mean the human centipede? Dang it. It's not even all that tough, it's just irritating as all get out. And kind of being very good at keeping its distance. I was lucky. If he'd used his dive, I'd have been kind of screwed. That was close. That was my best attempt yet. Come on. Seth Brundle, I presume. Sorry, Dr. Seth Brundle. No? Dr. Dickless. My bad. And yes, Your Honor, it's true. This bug has no dick. So he just kind of randomly sends out either one glaive or two. And it's completely random. How the heck am we even supposed to get a hit on him? I mean, aside from using traps. There seems a sad, grueling task serving their lifetime for Citadel unseen. Dang it! Can't take down the Crows, can't take down the Morrowing. How the hell am I supposed to proceed? Gotta be kidding me! Screw this. Limbus Company it is. At least until Team Cherry patches the game. I usually listen to YouTube videos while I'm playing, while I do grinding in this game. Speaking of grinding, got all of those identities up to pardon me. Got all those identities up to level 50. I also got that one to 40 and that one to 45. Recommended level 50. It'll work. The highlight of the parade must be near. The song changes once again. And we built it. Our very own happy kingdom. Say goodbye to pain. Rest well, O Father. All be jolly now at this kingdom of joy. At La Mancha Land, come one, come all. Is she Dulcinea? Underneath the garish valley. What the heck is going on with the mouse now? In parasol she stood. And under her feet, someone slowly dying, ensnared in this bizarre spectacle. It's that blood-fiend hunter we met back at the empty lot. Even... Okay, fine. Use the dang mouse pad. Even the hunters... Hark! Cease thy villainy this instant! The blood fiend leading the Oh, yeah, that's real nice. Now the... Good grief. Seriously? Blood fiend leading the parade in a beautiful, extravagant dress. She partly regarded from behind her mask. From behind her mask, from under her parasol. Then speak. Why must we stop? Yukari Yakumo, is that you? Nah, it can't be. Yukari's got violet eyes. 'Tis a question with an answer most simple and obvious. Because thy villainy is unjust. We're come to rain destruction upon this den of villainy, La Mancha Land. Thus speak plainly of thy founder's whereabouts, and accept thy rightful punishment. I see. So you are still playing that childish make-believe. 'Tis no make-believe! 'Tis a part of mine hallowed adventure! Oh, your eyes. I have always hated them. That look of arrogant disinterest, as though nothing before you was worth your concern. As though you were not a part of the world, but only a detached observer. Long did I wonder to see when your eyes would twinkle so vividly again. Now that I finally see them, I find myself hitting them still. Still as foul, revolting, and hateful for all that glimmer. Every day we paraded in a circle, the very same route, the very same heart, wishing for a new day to begin. The Cassetti, who played the prince of the parade, has left us to build his own kingdom. A lone princess should be enough to rouse our guests. Was it you who hypnotized people with this music? Wrong question, because I was also charmed by an illusion. All seem to mistake that I am the mistress of this parade, that I lead the path only because I stand at the forefront of it. Because I am Dulcinea, the most beautiful, the most noble, I was given the role of the carnival's lady. I do not lead it. I am but another attraction of the parade. Ha, I see now. This is a parade of broken things, bodying one after another in a cycle of infinity. Do you see now? That La Mancha Land is where we relive our beginnings and ends. Because it was said that amusement parks have no place for what isn't happy. Fated to repeat our beginnings and ends ad infinitum. The times when we were still happy, when we were still us. Because only then shall our memories become tainted by happiness. Fixers who were assigned to this area. All dead then? Or turned. Funny, isn't it? The other fixer who was assigned to the same area as us stabbed us in the back and doomed us all. How pathetic. All that posturing just to die here from some knife in my back. Dead? No, they have joined the parade, for they were not worthy to have a part in our ending. Humans, devoured and driven by hatred, seeking no betterment nor happiness. With no other purpose or direction in life other than to slaughter as many of us as possible. So hideous, yet so pitiful. We had only wished to relive our memories. I can hardly contain my disgust at thine excuses! Don Quixote boisterously cut through Dulcinea's despondent musings. We need not mire ourselves in discussions of worthiness to bring thy deserved judgment. Blood fiends, from what I have heard, it is said that thy kind slay humans and commit all kinds of depraved, heinous immoralities just for a drop of blood. Is that all there is to it? For so paltry a reason? For something so puerile, so insignificant and trivial? How darest thou seek to deprive humans of their right to live, for such trifling gluttony? Dulcinea remains silent. She looks away to the distance, staring into the times at the far past, and closes her eyes. Now that I muse upon it, perhaps this feeling of mine toward you is envy. You have everything we've ever wanted, just for claiming that name as your own. Those twinkling, innocent eyes, I hate them still. Okay, then. Okay. Perfect Parade. Gain 2 when a Blood Bag dies. Gain 3 when a Blood Fiend dies. Turn start. Gain 1 fragile every time this unit consumes 5 cumulative stack. Total stack consumed is 0.
먹을 콱 물어버리자.
Okay, so that's kind of going as planned, more or less.
어떤 말도 할 수 없어.
Already halfway to 15. Actually, better idea. No, wait, that's right. It's probably going to cause her to use her skill 3. Pride. Okay. So that'll give me enough distinguishes for Pride. Not quite for Sloth. Yeah, still a ways from achieving anything to that end there. Ha! Even though I didn't do much damage there, it still benefited me, because that's one less attack that... two less attacks, actually, that got through. Oh, would you look at that? I will take responsibility. What does that mean? Oh. Dagnabbit! Prioritize enemies for its main target, prioritize allies for its sub-targets. The target... okay. There we go. Dagnabbit, man! Okay, so you have to take down the trash mobs. There. How about no? By the way, I'm not in CG9. I'm not sure if this is your Don Quixote that I'm using. Huh?
이 거리면 충분해.
Oh, too slow, I guess.
피를 머금을 시간.
Better use it.
불렀어 죽은? 필요한 일 있으면 언제든지 말해.
Crap, 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 crap! Come on.
이 전투는 승리할 거예요.
산소류경을 온 라샹 끝을 낼 시간이다.
And that was some impressive damage.
기록에 따라 당신을 반드시 집행하겠습니다.
Crap. Of course, Rodion got staggered. Good news, though. Actually, maybe save that for a bit later. I hope this heals her as well. She's really gonna need it. Whenever an enemy is staggered, the ally with the least HP heals 4% of the max HP once per turn. Did you know? Max 30. Okay.
물어버리자고. 이 전투는 승리할 거야. 누구 마음대로 쉬려고. 어서 일어나. 다시 걸어야지.
How come she's not being healed?
개의치 않고 말씀을. 불가 위압. 막아내지 못하리.
저 해충들을 도려내라. 혈압도 바로.
He had blood flames, so how come it didn't convert them to unbreakable coins?
기록에 따라 당신은 반드시 집행하겠습니다.
Why isn't she healing?
다가오지 마라. 아름다운 가시가 잔뜩 피어날 테니.
Ugh. Dang mouse.
한풀을 평을 온 라샹 끝을 낼 시간이다.
목을 떨궈주마. 넌 숨을 틔울 수도 없겠구나. 너희라.
걷잡을 수 없을 만큼 붉은 가시가 만발할 것.
Oh, shit, looks, it certainly looks very festive. Bridled Nihility. Turn start, gain 1 attack power, 3 defense level down. 1 attack power up and 3 defense level down. Okay.
불가 위협
목을 떨궈주마.
막아내지 못하리. 따뜻. 좀 수상해.
There we go. Yeah, I did it! I did it!
오랜 목마름도 어버이를 향한 죄책감도 피를 마시는 순간에는 생각나지 않을 거다. 그러니 가릴 것 없이 마음껏 마셔. 그게 우리가 이룰 수 있는 유일한 꿈이니까.
Yeah, boy. To continue, in which is discussed the memory necessary to bring to light the clarity of this tale of adventure.
이제 답하게.
Answer me now. What is it that thou claimest that I have?
이 이름에
What weight did my name carry? Speak! Where? How? Where didst thou?
이 구역의 혈귀들이
Everything that we blood fiends of this area desire. To exist in ignorance of the truth that we are but going in circles. Not marching toward what lies ahead.
이 구역이
Something that we all desire, but own not.
원하고 있지.
Yet you have
망각.
oblivion.
이 구역을 떠도는 자들이
That which all who are lost in this area yearn so desperately for.
욕망에서
The privilege to flee from everything, from desires, from shame.
망각이 있었다면
The gift of oblivion, the innocence, the naivete to endure and live through another day. Oh, not again!
이쯤 되면
I thought it was about time you missed me.
이루어질 거라. 이제는 슬슬
It is high time you beguiled us with that particular tale, isn't it?
우리들을 버리고 떠나.
Tell us how that grand adventure for which you abandoned us all ended. What?
따그닥따그닥.
Galloping on and on.
당신은 여느 때처럼
As always,
힘차고
Rocinante was merrily and energetically galloping on with you upon its saddle. Come on, just die! while leaving us to slowly expire in a most painful death. Just like this poor soul. Enough! Please, enough! Thy strength must surpass mine. Thus bound I have become by thy sorcery. Yes.
그러니
So please, I must beseech thee so. I have no choice but to beg, for I cannot turn my tongue into a sharp spear to skewer thee.
시졸하게 구걸이라도 할
I'll
테니
pray to thee, coward, grovel before thee, to cease this
왜
wickedness.
그러시죠?
Well,
당신은
I
모험담을
stop now. You
누구보다
just love sharing the stories of your adventures with everyone. Isn't this exactly what you've always wished for?
신중하고
You have such a captive audience before you, listening to your tale more intently than ever.
이렇게
You want to get another opportunity like this. I don't want to. Not anymore.
아니,
But you will.
들려줘야죠.
You will share your tale.
그게 당신의
For
역할이죠.
that is your role in this play.
당신은 로신한테와 하얀 달의 기사와 함께
Thus you,
마지막
Rocinante, and the Night of the White Moon embark on your final adventure.
비난이라고 할까요?
Or perhaps it would be more accurate to say that you fled.
여기까지 오면서
We saw so many rivers on our way here, didn't we? All these rivers are beneath the city all along?
다양한 강들의 물을 머금었고
It is said that when an efflorescent tree comes to blossom, steeped and nurtured in the waters of many rivers since its saplinghood, it becomes imbued with a special power. That sounds kind of like it could refer to the tree that the golden boughs are from. I wonder what the background noise is that my microphone's picking up. Oh. Maybe it was a bit loose. Oopsie!
그 강물로 피는
I can't even begin to imagine what powers a tree born from that particular river may hold.
상상도 안 돼.
Yeah, like I said, that does sound a lot like the tree that the golden boughs might be from.
어떤 강물을 찾는
Pray tell, what river is it that we seek?
여러 강을 찾았지만
Well, none of the rivers we've walked by. None of the rivers we've walked by is the one we're looking for. Not this one either. Either then?
맞아.
Regrettably, no. Perhaps we should seek a river that flows even deeper into the abyss.
한번 가본 곳이라도
The depths of the ruins are certainly dangerous, and for someone who's ventured down here in the past, it's giving even you a run for your money, isn't it? What river is this?
이건
Whoever drinks the waters of this river shall be granted a vision of a certain
이
future.
물을 마시면 미래를 볼
It
수
brings
있게
the
된다고
drinker visions of what is to come, yet blinds them to all things save for those of the future, driving them to insanity.
결국
And to the drinker, only a singular future remains, a vision of their own madness.
난 이걸 미래 강이라 불러. 원래 이름이 있었을 수도 있겠지만 난
Mire,
그렇게
mire.
부르고 있어.
So I guess there's some similarities between Korean and Japanese, because I know that Mirai is Japanese for future. We call this the... oh. That's better. We call this the Mire River, or the River of Future. I must have had a name once, but this is the name I gave it.
아이러니하군.
What the irony then?
원하는 순간을 볼
So
수
it won't show you the exact moment that you wish to see. You may look into the river to catch a glimpse of a certain moment in the future. It may be quite disorienting, but
난해하긴
would you
해도
like to try anyway?
물을 가까이 하고 싶진 않네만.
I ill wish to be so close to the waters, but I shall.
뭐가 보여?
What do you see?
사슬. 거대한 문. 그리고 저것은 시계인가? 불타는 시계?
Gee, I wonder what that could refer to.
약속.
Chains, a great gate, and a timepiece. Flaming timepiece, and a promise. As you have said, visions I have seen, yet I fail to see the sense in each of them.
강물을 마시는 게 아닌 이상
Right, you will never get a clear picture unless you drink the waters yourself.
그래도
Still, have you seen that clock? Visions of promise?
그리고
Perhaps
약속이며
this has something to do with that promise you made with him.
약속의
The promised timepiece, is it?
각고의 노력 끝에
After suffering through brutal trials upon trials, you arrive at the place you've been searching so hard for.
이건 첫 번째
And
에피소드와
here,
이어지는군.
we return to the very first chapter of this tale.
이곳은
This is
망각의 강.
the River of Oblivion. Why might you be familiar with it, Otis?
하얀 달의 기사가 말했죠.
Thus spake the Knight of the White Moon.
정말이야?
Are you certain?
이 우물을 마시면
Drink from this well.
넌
The life you have lived thus far will be no more.
한 모금이면
All of it,
모든 게 끝나는 거야.
gone in a sip.
당신은 침을 꿀꺽 삼켰습니다.
Reflexively gulped.
결정.
I have decided.
이유를 물어보면
Will you use me then? Were I to ask you why?
눈을 감아도 보이는
I see it still, past the darkness of my eyelids.
함성.
I see a vision of that day,
그날의
the screaming and shouting, the stench of blood that,
기억이
the more I
기울어.
recall, the more I find myself cracking and crumbling like a castle of sand.
그러니
Thus I wish to forget everything that's happened and crawl into a deep slumber.
잠을 자는 동안에는
Because while I sleep, there will be no fear,
희망도
no
없어.
hope, no suffering, and no glory.
하지만 잠에는 결점이 하나 있잖아.
But there's an unsavory part to sleep, isn't there? It's...
그래.
Yes,
죽음과
it's much like
닮았지.
death. Yet it distinguishes itself in ways that matter.
중요한 것이 다르지 않은가?
That's fitting. In Greek mythology... What the heck is going on with the microphone? It shouldn't be picking up noise like that. Well, I guess I'll have to look into it after the stream. In Greek mythology, Hypnos, Morpheus, I think it's Morpheus, and Thanatos were siblings. Or at least Hypnos and Thanatos were.
꿈을 꾸고 싶은 거구나.
You want to dream.
가진 모든 것을 내려놓고
Those mere words which made us leave everything behind, only to shackle us in the end. I long to continue the dream I have been but a mere witness to.
그렇다면
Then,
내가 널 도와줄
I
수
have
있는
no other way to help you, do I?
그렇게 말하는 저자의
The
이름
name of this companion.
마지막으로 곧 잊어버리게 돼 내 이름을.
Then before oblivion takes my name away from you, allow me to introduce myself one last time.
나는 도시와
I am the
이쪽을
flower seeker,
떠돌아다니며
a wanderer, a traveler across the city and the ruins.
그리고 지금은 너
I am the one who marked the final period to this unforgotten adventure of a lifetime with you.
하얀 달의
My
기사.
name is Bari, the
바리.
Knight of the White Moon.
나는 이제 늘
I will now
그래왔다.
leave and return to my search for the river and the flower
그
born from its
강물을
waters,
머금고 핀 꽃을
as I
찾아.
always have.
내가 이 강물을 마시더라도
Even should I drink the waters of this river,
해결사에
will
대한
you tell me the
이야기를
tales of fixers still?
여행의 길목에
I may
이곳이
pass by
여러 번
this area
겹치게 될지도 몰라.
quite often through my journey.
그렇다면 그때마다
Every chance I get, I'll leave a book
내게
or an
귀감이
item
될 만한
behind.
책이나
Things that
물건들을
may be of help to you.
고맙군.
Thank you.
그렇게 당신은
Thus,
결국
you
그
leaned over the river
강물을
to drink
마시고
its water.
하지만 제 아무리 용감한
However
기사,
valiant a knight
또
Don Quixote was,
불길한
she cannot
예감에
help but shudder from
몸을
an
떨기 시작하는
overwhelming sense of terror and omen.
본인이
No, I cannot
용맹한
have let such fear
무언가
touch me.
있어내려
I who have written such tales of brave adventures.
이야기에는
Well,
고조차라는 게
every
있어야
tale needs a rising
재미가
action and a
생기는
climax, doesn't it? It's the ups and downs that keeps things interesting. Sanson ignores Don Quixote's struggles and rapidly continues the tale like he was incanting a spell.
흐르는 물이 우리에게 주는 원초적 공포.
Our common primeval fear of the flowing water. Your body shudders.
의식은
Horripilation of the
맹렬하게
skin
거부하기
spreading through every inch of your being as your
물보다
psyche,
진한
your
우리의
consciousness
힘이
itself,
빠르게 불기 시작하여
furiously refuses to approach its undulating surface.
미친 듯이 뛰기
Our
시작합니다.
blood, thicker than water, cycles through your system with inhuman rapidity as your heart began to race like that of a rabid animal.
그럼에도 불구하고
Yet you must conquer
당신은
that fear.
극복해야 했죠.
You had to.
강물을 마시기 전
Moments before you take a sip of that river's water, thought
이
flickers through your
모험을
mind
계속하는 것이
that
더 이상 의미
to continue this adventure was meaningless.
그렇게 로시난테에서 내립니다.
That is how you dismount Rocinante.
원래의 주인에게서
Rocinante
잠시
only
넘겨받았을
borrowed
뿐
from its original master. Don Quixote looks down toward Rocinante. At least Faust and I know what Sanson's incantation is attempting to accomplish. He's trying to draw out her memories from the river of oblivion. Don Quixote, no, don't! Faust, do something!
방법은 없습니다.
Nothing can be done.
이 흐름은
This flow is destined to be...
뭔데
What?
그러는 거야?
What's going on? You two look bloody serious all of a sudden.
이때까지 저희가 들은 이야기를
Wait, if we connect all these tales into one, then...
설마
No way. Is she...
아니
No, that's impossible. Is there something you know, Shichun? Can you let me in on it?
아마 아닐 거니까 가만히
Don't get
있어.
all excited. I'm probably wrong, but
불길한 예감이
if
맞으면
this terrible prediction turns out to be correct, then you'll find out even if you don't want to.
그렇다면
I'll compliment your nerves at least. Don Quixote's spine slowly bends forward. This cannot be stopped. She does not try to stop it either. Don Quixote moves as though she was destined to, as though this was all but her part of the play. For a moment, she appears tranquil, even brave, like a knight briefly dismounting from a beloved steed. Yet once she dismounts, once the repressed memories return, the sinners will come face to face with the red glow of her eyes and the metallic stench of blood that surrounds her. Once the truth comes out, we, the sinners, will never be able to see her in the same light again. Dante?
저 낡은 신발에
This must have aught to do with her ragged running shoes. What I've been fearing ever since the incident at the warp train, the fear that has been madly scratching at the back of my mind. The fear that the bond between the sinners will be irrevocably broken. Will everyone be accepting of this deception, accidental though it may have been? Even if we were to survive, will she return to how she once was, as one of us sinners? How will I appear in their eyes, I who knowingly hid the truth from them? Can I truly face this Don Quixote when I trembled from so much fear the last time? Yet, as if to render all those raging thoughts in my head void, Don Quixote takes off Rocinante, lets her bare feet touch the cold earth. All of a sudden, visions of Don Quixote's past begins flooding into me, raw and unfiltered.
너는
Flee, for you must live. For you must live and continue my tale. But I cannot live among humans. I cannot. Have you forgotten? With my Rocinante, no place shall be beyond your reach.
멈춰! 제발 걸어가지 마! 안 돼!
Rocinante, stop! Stop walking! Now!
난 떠나고 싶지 않아!
I don't want to leave.
내
I
의지에
don't.
움직이는 거야!
Why do you refuse to obey me?
너무 싫어! 자기니까
Please, please. I don't want adventure. Stop, please. Please, Rocinante. Don't take me away from here.
도시 어딘가에 놀이공원이라는 곳이 몇 군데 있어.
There are places called amusement parks in the city.
그곳에선
No one
모든
is happy at
사람들이
amusement
즐거워해.
parks merely by being
단지
there.
그 공간에 모두가 춤을 추고
It's enough to make everyone dance, sing, and laugh.
전쟁이나
No wars, no strife of any kind. Red fluid wells in Don Quixote's eyes like it did back on the train. Very same sanguine color I feared so much. The eyes I never wished to see again. She inhales deeply, then exhales. She hadn't breathed in forever. She turns around and looks down at the blood fiends surrounding us. Reflected in her eyes are things infinitely beneath her. There you are.
이걸로
Finally, the preparations for the carnival.
카니발에
The
필요한
scenes are complete.
넌
Remember those eyes.
그때도
Those eyes that regarded me as you so mercilessly tore through us. Without even a hint of regret or guilt. Bravo. Every path is opened.
퍼레이드가
The parade is complete at last.
이제
산초, 나 결심했어.
Sancho, I've come to a decision. What is it now?
나는 도시 최고의 해결사가 될 거야.
I'm going to be the best fixer in the city.
약한 사람들을 돕고
I shall protect the
나쁜
weak
사람들을
and punish the wicked.
응징하는 거지. 도시에는 그 쓰임새에 따라
From what I hear,
협회라는
citizens of
게
the city have been making these fellowships called associations by need.
지난번에 찾아온
Did you get this idea from that night of the moon or whatever?
단언하는데 그
I'm
결심
telling you now, this new goal of yours is going to crash and burn in less than 3 days. Quit stirring trouble and stay put.
지난번에 한창
Remember your last
빠졌던
momentary passion with, what was it? Knitting?
뜨는 것도
Embroidery?
이틀 정도 하다가
That lasted a whole 2 days before you got tired of it. And that was after you sent us out to find all kinds of high quality yarn for your little passion project.
조용히 해라.
Silence, Sancho. You keep balking at my passions with your chastisements. At this point, I'm having a difficult time determining which one of us is the higher kindred.
말만
Right.
쏙하고
Always do whatever you want to do anyway.
돈 키호테 씨?
Don Quixote?
아니, 돈
She
키호테
is
씨가
Don Quixote, right?
혼자 어디로 가는 거야?
Where's she going all on her own?
오늘도 오시는 겁니까? 그분?
Hmm? Will she be coming today? Again?
이제 정말 결판을
It is
내야
high time you put an
하잖아요.
end to this rivalry, isn't it? Or,
이미 그런 때는 지났나?
I fear that time may already be long past.
그렇지.
Indeed.
그런데
I have been having a certain thought as of late.
대체
Why does it matter whether someone wins or loses?
그리고 다음
What
이야기가
matters is that I
무엇이
must hear
궁금하군?
what comes next in her tale.
거기서 딱
How
끊겨주면
dare that human cut her story short at its climax?
전 모르겠습니다. 싸우지
I
않을 거면
I have
왜
nothing.
인간을 계속
I don't know why you keep letting that human in here if you're not even going to fight.
그런데 산초,
Yet
너도 말을
Sancho,
그렇게 하면서
for all your chatting words of disapproval. Another bot. Okay. As little patience as I may have for bots, I still have considerably more patience for bots than I do for people who'd gloat over the death of another human being.
계속 이쪽을 흘낏거렸잖아.
Don't think for a moment I haven't noticed you're constantly perking your ears in our direction. Especially at the part where the Han Association fixer encountered the monster that demanded that they pay a toll with a single rice cake on that winding hill path. Does that sound like a reference to a story from Japanese folklore?
아니 그랬는데
I most certainly did not.
그랬다니까.
You most certainly did. Speaking of which,
역시
I suppose
마지막에
the Han Association will eventually come out on top?
아니요 수바이라는 곳에서 온 해결사가
No, I
결국
believe that the fixer who
역전을
hails from this way will overtake the...
거봐.
Case in point. Don Quixote! The name that feels so alien now. The ticking sounds of my clock. Neither stops Don Quixote.
하지만 어떻게
But how?
해결사가 되겠다는
Pray will you become
말씀입니까?
but how, pray, will you become a fixer yourself?
해결사란 것도
Fixers are but a concept constructed by humans.
인간들이 우리가 근처에
They will try to hunt us the moment we get anywhere near them.
뭐 당장은 그럴지도
Perhaps.
모르지.
For now, at least.
그런데 생각해봐 산초.
But I implore you to think, Sancho. Is not the force for the trees. Should we start paving the path for peace? Should we start paving the path for peace now? Then
인간들과 사이좋게
one
지내는
day,
것도 가능할 거야.
We shall find ourselves coexisting with humans, hand in hand.
그러면 나는
And I shall be the first ever blood fiend to become a fixer.
얼마나 근사하냐?
Is that an idea most wondrous?
아마 팬클럽도
Maybe I'll even make this fan club in my honor.
꿈도 크십니다.
Certainly, perhaps that ridiculously grand dream of yours.
원래 꿈이란 건 크고 터무니없이 잡아야 하는
Yet
거야.
that is how dreams are meant to be, ridiculously grand.
돌아왔구나. 나의 상주.
Return to me, my Sancho. Voice foreign yet familiar, sound of thick wooden doors and heavy chains. As soon as the door opened ajar, we could feel the powerful energy of the golden bow emanating from within. Is this the scent of rusted iron? The dense metallic smell of blood? Speaker, his body one with the pillar from which the scent emanated, speaks to us through the golden bow impaling his torso. Or perhaps he speaks to Don Quixote. Now, tell me about it. That dream of mine. Whoever dreamed in my stead. The tale of a great fixer who once reached for the dream. NANI?! Well, that's not good.
이 경로는 숨어들기 나쁘지 않군 거래.
목을 콱 물어버리자고.
그쪽 방향이 아닐 텐데. 목을 떨고 싶어.
There we go.
목을 콱 물어버리자고.
도끼를 뽑아. 저 해충들을 도려내라. 묘야. 길을 열어라.
Hey, that's right. This one doesn't have two waves, just has a bunch of enemies, I think.
자, 저기 잘 생각해봐라. 물론고 꺾고 제쳐라. 넌 품을 틔울 수도 없겠구나.
Why does she keep taking so much damage? Alright, time to mop up.
확 물어버리자.
넘고 무수히 넘고 얼마든지 꺾고 제쳐라.
I don't think I've seen that before.
깨우치시게. 오늘 부끄럽지 않았습니다. 의를 바로 세우는 데 일조하였으니 내일은 더 떳떳이 살아갈 수 있겠군요.
Nah, maybe not.
내 명을 들은 시비수 결집이다. 도끼를 보내라. 저 해충들을 도려내라.
틈새
묘여 길을 열어라.
틈새
Yeah, boy. Oh, yeah? Not like that, then.
너는 못 따라나.
목을 콱
시비수에게
물어버리자고.
명한다. 이 앞에 숨쉬는 자 누구 하나 살려보내지 마라. 혈압도 바로.
이 거리는 충분해. 너한텐 조금 멀겠지만.
물 넘고 꺾고 제쳐라. 날개를 펼치고 발톱을 걸어.
You gotta be kidding me.
너는 못 따라나.
Okay, that's a bit more like it. Get that in place. Give him some more blood flame.
고작 이 정도 탕류의 허덕이나. 저 혈압도 바로 도려내라. 너는 못 따라나.
think that just about finished them all off.
넌 푸름을 틔울 수도 없겠고.
좀 추섭네.
Yep. There we go.
또 한 줄의 길을 남겼군. 핏물진 길일 뿐이지만 세월이 지나면 홍우는 그제야 알게 되겠지. 이 홍우가 무엇을 바꾸었는지를.
Oh, wait. Huh. Why is it breaking up ego? Yeah. Now make it work.
사랑과 정의의 이름으로 지금 이곳에 됐다. 하지만 스바이 협회의 해결사 아이기스는 이에 좌절하지 않고 뗏목을 만들며
And yet Aegis, fixer of the Sway Association, refuses to let this destroy his spirits and sails once again to the great sea in a mere raft.
동료들이여, 단언컨대 지금의 시련도 우리를 단련시키기 위한 발판일
My
뿐인
dearest
걸세.
compatriots, this trial has been a stepping stone that will bring us to greater heights. One day we shall proudly engrave today's suffering upon our shields to remember it in better days.
그러니 포기하지 말고 앞을 향해
Ah.
나아가라.
And thus, this battle is far from over. Find thy courage. Charge!
그들은 서로의 눈을 바라보며
Then they looked at one another in the eyes. Their determination forged flames. Oh, what a line!
하지만 눈앞에
With
지를
the scores of enemies, already waiting for them in ambush. Waiting for them in ambush for the shores, loosened thousands of arrows upon them, the sheer quantity eclipsing the very sun. Then they fought in the shade.
장대비처럼 쏟아지는 화살 속이었지만 그들은
The arrows rained down the fury upon our heroes. Yet they stood their ground with their ironclad shields.
그러나 제 아무
Yet there was no shield sturdy enough to withstand such an unending onslaught. Even their iron shields began to crack. Even as the shields cracked, the mental fortitude of his men began to splinter as well, and many were seen slowly backing away for the battle.
안돼, 포기하지 마세라.
Nay, we shan't ever give up.
내가 그대들의
I shall bring thy shield and ward, men. Indeed, our iron shields are but tools that may break and splinter, but upon that moment I shall be the shield by which thou shalt be protected from our foes' arrows.
온몸에 화살이 내리고
Arrows may break my body, but they shall never pierce my righteous heart of justice. Row, row! Leave me and push on, men! No matter what trial may stand in our path, we shan't ever give up.
오늘 모험도 참으로
The
박진감
adventure of today was just as exhilarating as it ever was. It hath set fire to the passion in mine heart.
스바이 해결사님께
Dear, most valiant fixer of this way. Aww.
이번이 130은 한 번째 엽서라오.
How fares thee? 'Tis my 131st letter.
하지만 본인의
Prithee, excuse my
마음이
persistence. 'Tis merely that my passion cannot be well doused.
본인도 곧 해결사가
I am soon to be a
되고
fixer myself,
그대의 가르침에 따라 정의를
and with thy teachings I shall become a fixer most just and persistent who doth not know surrender.
잊지 마시게. 미래의 해결사 돈키호테.
Forget not, O Don Quixote, fixer of the future.
해결사는 언제나
Forsooth, the foremost virtue of a fixer must be and always be the righteous cause, the righteous justice. Thou mustn't turn away from the needy, and thou must always put thy entire being into helping them.
물론 잘 알고
I am well aware of that myself.
내일은
My adventure on the morrow shall be alongside the Trade Association.
트레스 협회라면 최근에
What's
빛을
with that
발하고
one?
있는 그 신규 협회로군.
The Trade Association? Very well. Relatively fledgling, yet quite prolific association indeed.
만드는 공방을
It is said that they specialize in tools and arms for the city dwellers and its fixers, as well as the workshops that fabricate and maintain them. Indeed, the associations are established in the order of need for the city. And I must bid thee farewell, until next time. Our next adventure shall be
유적의 천둥 사막에서
the adventure of the 11 wastes of the ruins in which the heart of a beastly bird was pierced. Beastly bird. But birds in the city are always associated with the head.
맹활약을 기대하겠네.
I look forward to hearing thine exploits.
물론이지.
Forsooth, this adventure shall be, as all hath been thus far, a glowing victory.
나가지 않는 것을 제안하지.
I recommend you stay put inside.
이 바깥에는
There is no way to tell what awaits you past that door.
동의한다네.
I am in agreement.
누구인지도 모를 자에게
Recall the tale of the Red Hood, who met at an end most unfortunate for the simple folly of welcoming a stranger. You mean the red-hooded mercenary?
하지만 문을
Yet,
두드리는
this
것과
knocking upon my gates
본인을 찾는 자가
must mean that a soul seeketh mine assistance. Wouldst thou not agree?
너카는 이 정도면 인내심 있게 해준 것 같군.
Virgilius? I wonder how you got there. I believe I've afforded you sufficient restraint.
나름대로
The build of this place is quite durable, my lady.
이런 구조라면
Should be able to withstand assaults from any pursuing blood fiends.
혈기 사냥꾼까지
No, even blood fiend hunters.
그들이 이
It's an
유적까지
entirely different question if they can make it make it this far down to this into this ruin, of course.
자네는 누구인가?
Whoever art thou?
저는
I
당신이 떠날 진짜
your guide.
길을
One who will guide your path in your real adventure. Please, call me Virgilius.
저의 예전
My old friend has told me that you're a second kindred.
당신은 제2 권속이라
How?
들었습니다만
Who's the friend and how did they know?
이건소?
Second kindred? Whatever art thou referring to? And my fellow fixers here have warned me that I mustn't leave the confines of this chamber. My eyes not remind you of anything. Really, do not glare at me with such terrifying gaze. There remains still 1,708 adventures of the mind to embark upon. On the morrow I shall depart alongside the Trade Association, and the day after that with the Hana Association. Then the fixers on these posters, all from at least several decades ago. It is as my fellow has told me, so much of her slumbers, even her instinctive craving for blood. Your adventures with them are unimportant. You don't have to listen to these fixers anymore. Because doesn't an adventure guided by me, a fixer bestowed with the title of a color, sound much better than any of that? I'm surprised her eyes aren't. She's not starry-eyed already. There we go. That's our Don Quixote. Aww. The outer color? I've heard mention of such a thing from the magazines. That is a title, an honor given only to the finest fixers. I've heard tell that only a very, very few fixers have been granted such extolment, for it hath been but a brief moment since such honor was established. I see that you wish to put every little bit of your past to sleep. That smell of blood. I will respect your decision and treat you accordingly. Yes. I am the guide who will bring you all to the right path. You must come with me. This journey demands your company. In return, when the time is right, promised timepiece shall come to be by your side. Promised? Yes, you are bound by a promise, just as I am. So, Remember these eyes. Remind yourself time and again, every time you look into these eyes that hold the blood of a generation higher than your own. I have very close to whatever it is that... I speak of the promise that will one day return to you when the time is right. Remember it, so that the unforgettable promise will one day return to you, so that you may keep it when the time comes, even as it eludes you now. That is the condition of your adventure. If you are willing to accept these terms, then speak your name to me. Ah. Thou mayest know me as Don Quixote.
아니, 그 이름은 내가
No, that is not my name.
맞습니다, 산초.
Indeed, Sancho.
호기롭게 모험에 동참한 당신이었지만 그 이름은
Cool mask, Virgilius.
것에 불과했습니다.
For all that passion you joined the adventure with, you're nothing but a pretender with a borrowed name.
당신의 모험이 가리키는 길은
There is but a singular
언제나
path in your adventure,
그분의 가르침.
the path laid by his teachings.
산초야, 나 말이다. 좋은 생각이 났다.
Sancho, I have conceived an idea most ingenious. Please don't.
혈기 전쟁에 참전해보려.
I intend to take part in the Bloodfiend War.
그 말은
You don't mean...
그래.
Indeed, I shall stand with the humans.
단발이
Not everyone is going to like your ingenious idea.
이상할
Odd.
정도로
You
돈도
seemed
많고.
rather unsurprised by my suggestion. Did you know that I would suggest as such?
조만간 그 말씀을 하실지도 모른다고.
I had a feeling that you'd be saying something like that soon.
물론 다른 장로들이
Of course,
저마다
the other elders will come to
자기들을
lecture me or try to convince me otherwise.
앞으로 찾아오는 손님들이
Sancho,
많을 거다.
expect many guests. Thus,
네, 미리 계피까지
yes,
가진 과자를
I will prepare cookies baked with cinnamon.
리사의
The venerated elder B Corp can't seem to stop coughing upon ingesting one of those.
내가 말하려던
I had intended to suggest that you inform all of them of my absence and lock up the castle
네가 말한
gates.
방법이 더 낫겠다.
Yet I find your suggestion more enticing.
오히려 제가 우려하는 건
However, what truly concerns me is the resistance from your children.
반발.
아,
Ah,
그건
you needn't worry then.
가족이잖니. 이해해 줄.
They are my family. I am certain they will understand.
그러고 보니 산초야. 너는 왜
That brings me to a question, however. Sancho, how is it that you're still without kindreds of your own?
혼자가 좋습니다.
I enjoy solitude.
저는 앞만 보며
I
살고
wish to
싶기
live the rest of
때문에
my life looking
그
forward
뒤에는 아무도
and only
없는
forward. I would rather not have anyone tag along behind me.
마음 바뀌면 말해주렴.
Speak to me again, should that change.
바뀔 리는 없겠지만
It will not,
알겠습니다.
but I will. This war will be a long and difficult one.
통 같은 동족의
Difficult, because we'll have to slay our own kind.
그러게 말이야.
Indeed, it shall be.
하지만
Yet,
머리를
we may break their
터뜨려야지만
faiths
벗겨지는
only by breaking their
신분이라면
skulls.
그 나름대로 의미
And it
있는
shall be a war worth fighting for.
그리고 말이다.
Now that we are discussing this particular subject, Sancho,
아마 보나마나 그
should the war
전쟁은
end,
내가 이기겠지만
well, in my victory, obviously.
예.
Sure.
전쟁이 끝나고 나면
Anyway, should the war end,
모두가 행복해질 수 있는
I intend to
장소를
build a
만들
place in which everyone may be happy.
행복
Happy?
거야. 왜 그런 표정이야?
What is that expression on your
그
face?
단어를
It's been eons since that word left my lips.
까마득한
기억나느냐?
Do we call that
그자가
place,
말해준
this
놀이공원이라는 곳 말이야.
amusement park she spoke of?
사람들이 즐거움에
A
몸소리
place where people scream
비명을
and
질러대는
shudder,
장소.
not from fear, but from joy.
난 그런 곳을 만들 거야.
That is the kind of place I intend to build.
즐거운데 비명을 지른다는 건
Still don't quite understand how one screams from joy.
그곳에는 말이지.
In that land, Sancho,
지긋지긋한 싸움도
there won't
없고
be any wearisome battles to
언제
fight,
처먹힐지 알 수
no
없는
constant fear of
두려움도
getting devoured.
오로지
There shall
웃음소리만.
be only laughter. Laughter.
저는 그 가족에 속해 있는 혈기는
Whoa.
아니지만 지켜보는 입장에서 조금은 기대했던 것
Though I was
같습니다.
not a part of your family, I suppose, I had once looked forward to the realization of his ambitions. As an observer, of course.
인간들을 죽이거나
And in this binary world, which has availed us with only two choices, to slaughter humans or to hide underground like rats, he alone was the dreamer who conceived of a third option.
하지만
Yet,
그곳에서 제가 본 건
there
웃음의
was no laughter I saw there. They were railing so intensely that it had long turned into something that only resembled laughter. Let us out of here. or crush our heads.
아니요.
No,
당신들은
you won't
여길
be leaving this place. You won't find death either.
라만찰랜드에
Many
곧 많은
guests will be lining up to pay a visit to La Mancha Land soon.
다들 각자에게
You
부여되었던
recall your missions, yes? Although it has been 200 years, I don't suppose you had a moment to go by without remembering them.
그곳에서
Humans? Humans? Here again? It's a festival! The festival's not over!
사람은
Can people
바뀔 수
change?
있을
바뀔 수 있을
I had once thought they could.
길고 힘든 싸움이 시작될 거다.
A long, painful battle lies ahead of us.
우리를 원망하는
The blood fiends
혈기들도
that will
있을 거다.
hate and despise us will be countless. Their hatred will be inconceivable. You keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it does.
동족의 배신자라고
They will call us traitors to our own kind.
인간을 해치지 않고
They will claim that our nature
살아갈 수
cannot
없는
change,
존재라고.
that our existence is destined to prey upon humans, something they accept as an immutable faith.
우리는
We will be forced to sever our bonds with whom we had shared our suffering for centuries. Those who feel the very same disease that ails us.
서로의 유일한 자.
Only kindred spirits in this lonely world.
그러니까
Thus,
지금이 진짜
now is your final
마지막
chance.
관둘 사람은
If you do not wish to participate, if you refuse, then it will not stop you.
그럼 관두겠습니다.
I refuse.
이미 찼어?
She's actually pretty cute. Has she gone mad? Wait, really?
그렇게 말해도 안 놔주실 거지 않습니까?
I know you won't let me go. I know you won't let me go anyway.
가족이라는 게
Just as a child cannot stop being an offspring of their parents, even if they wish they were.
그날
On that day, when the machine purge took place, I was already a dead man.
어버이의 뜻이
The will of the Father is the will of my own.
안 그래도 요새 자외선
I haven't had the chance to sharpen my scissors as of late. I'll enjoy this.
그래. 우리
Very well.
도시야.
What of you, dear Dulcinea? Oh, she's quite the lovely sight.
그러던가요.
Do as you will.
뜻에 따라줘서
I'm very glad to have my children stand by my side.
다들 너무 걱정하지 마.
Worry not, for I'm the strongest there is. You must all be well aware.
그러니 우리가 고민해야
Instead,
할 건
worry about what is to come once the war ends in our victory.
어떻게
Worry about our lives thereafter, about how we will live on.
어떻게 살아갈 생각입니까?
Well, how will you live on?
잘은 모르겠지만
I do not know as of yet.
보다는 더
However, I suppose
즐겁게 살아갈 수 있지
we should be able to
않을까.
lead a more joyous life than we do now.
누군가를 죽이지
To
않고
live without our fates bound to murder of a fellow living being.
그럴 것 같아.
Wouldn't you agree that such a life would be a better one? You have finally returned to me, my Sancho.
오늘은 정말 기쁜 날이구나.
What joyous day this is to have all my children by my side once again.
인사는
Have you said your greetings?
다들
You do not know how much we all
너를
long to see you
얼마나
again,
그리워하는지
Sancho.
모를 거다.
What have they done to you? This.
내 몸에
When I could no longer count the number of stakes they have broken, that have broken my flesh, and the counting itself lost its meaning.
하늘의 빛이
I saw a light in the sky,
이것이 내
this
몸에 녹아들 듯
melted into my body. A light in the sky. Could it be talking about a golden bough? Then that must have been a Lobotomy Corporation. Then there must have been a Lobotomy Corporation branch here. The golden bough within resonated with his. Ah! Don Quixote slowly walked toward the man who spoke in a sedate voice. That's the fathoms of ego. We should go after her now. We woke up from a dumbfounded silence at the sudden turn of events and hurriedly followed her inside. Well, that was quite the lengthy story. I'm just about out of time, though. So, as always, folks, thank you for Thank you for watching. Peace I leave with you this day.